$50+ silver. No, this video is not about silver going to 50 anytime soon. Could it happen? Absolutely. But that's not what this video is really about. I want to cover, people keep asking me in the comment section, at the shop, what's going to happen when silver gets to $50 an ounce? Are people going to buy it? We're going to cover that, folks. We also got an update on the Trump's tariffs as well. We will cover that as well. And I will give you guys my opinion of what's in short supply. It's not so much the Canadian maple leaves that could still be tacked on, because we still have not an agreement with Canada yet. So please, like, share, and subscribe. Let's just get into the video right now. Look, almost every day at the shop, I get people come in and ask me, what's going to happen when silver gets to $50 an ounce? Yeah, it's always the magic number, $50, $50. Are people still going to buy silver? Am I going to be able to sell it? Yeah, you're going to be able to sell it. There will be buyers out there. There'll be a lot of selling at first. Now, when it first reaches it, you might run into some coin shops not able to buy it because they don't have the cash. And what I mean by that, you know, a lot of coin shops are they're not cash rich. In other words, it might take some time for people to take a grasp. Silver's not going back under 50 for a while. Now, when this day comes, I'm not going to say pick a day, this is exactly what's going to happen. All right? I wouldn't be too fearful of $50 silver or plus. This is going to be a good thing, folks, when it does happen. We're going to see the true value of silver. We will see the true value of gold. When exactly that's going to happen? Again, I'm not going to come on here and lie to you. I don't know. All right? The last time silver hit $50 an ounce, or close to the $50 threshold, was 2011. People were buying it in 2011. Didn't stay there long. It tanked back down. I don't think this time we're going to tank back down. We're in a good holding pattern right now. If you look into the futures market, we are above $33 in the futures. I look at the futures. The reason why I look at the futures market is that gives us a guide what to expect. It's not written in stone that's exactly what's going to take place. It's just a guide. That is why I use the futures market a lot on this channel. That plans us for the shop. Okay, do we win sometimes? Yes. Do we lose sometimes? Yes. It's just a tool that we use. So moving forward, as we get close to $50 an ounce. Now, here we are at $33 and change in the futures right now, as according of this video, of course. I wouldn't worry about being able, like I said, able to sell. Some coin shops, yeah, they're not going to be able to buy it all at once. They're not going to be able to cut you that check all at one time. It might be smaller amounts. Until people get used to, this is the new norm, this is where silver needs to be, this is where silver is going. Look, people are still buying gold at today's prices. So I don't understand why people are concerned about $50+ silver. If people are going to buy it, are you going to be able to sell it? I think it's just going to take the time to work itself out for a couple weeks. I think your online bullion dealers are going to be able to buy it. No problem. We're going to be able to buy it with no problem at the shop that I work for. The shop owner is well capitalized for that. To be able to do it, even when it was in 2011, people were still buying silver at those ridiculous prices at that time. People will fear missing out. There will be a new train of people coming in, folks, to buy that silver up. when you're dumping at the coin shops. Again, it might take a week or two before it really sets in. And it might not even take that long. So I wouldn't be fearful of selling it if you need to sell it. Again, use caution when we get to the $50 threshold. You know, yeah, if you want to take some profits, if you got something to do with the cash, fine. I mean, again, this is not financial advice. But what happens after it hits 50 bucks an ounce, or we get up to 60, cash goes away, silver really rockets up. Maybe in a different form of currency that we use now. Who knows? I don't have a crystal ball. I just don't. So with that all being said, yes, I'm still stacking. I've not changed anything in my stacking methods at all. I'm stacking 90% silver. I'm stacking 40% silver. I have not really derailed from that, from maybe buying one Christmas round on eBay 2 weeks ago. That's probably my biggest diversion I made in the last 2 weeks. Because I got a pretty good gosh darn deal on it. I got it for 34 bucks an ounce. Yes, it's real. If anybody's wondering about that. So as we move forward, keep stacking as you can, folks. Let's talk about the Trump tariffs real quick. Then I want to get into what I'm really concerned about out there. Trump tariffs, looks like he's going to put a pause on Mexico for most of it right now. There's some things, yes, I'm not really understanding it all right now. But it looks like Canada's still on tap with the tariffs right now, as the recording of this video. This could all change this afternoon after I post this video as well. So the time right now is 2:20 in the afternoon, East Coast Standard Time. Just so we know where I'm talking about. And it takes me time to upload. So please, if something changes as I'm recording this, I can't change the video. So please understand that. So, a lot of our silver does come from Mexico. Raw silver itself. 41%, folks. That's huge. Mexico is the biggest producer of silver worldwide. China is the biggest producer of gold. China's not going to give up their gold. Okay? China's not going to give up the gold. Whatever they got, they're going to keep it. And so it's looking good for Mexico right now. Let's talk about Canada real quick. Look, we still got no information on the Canadian maples or the Canadian products at all coming out of Canada. If you are concerned about the rise and increase of silver, gold coming out of Canada, absolutely buy a little bit now. And what a better place to buy your maples, any product, silver, gold, platinum related, would be channel sponsor Pinbacks.com. You guys see me do it over and over again. A lot of times they are the cheapest price. They pack very, very well. You can talk to the owners themselves. You choose to call them. Their number's right on their website. Don't be afraid to make another relationship besides your local coin shop. Yes, make a relationship with your local coin shop if you happen to have a local coin shop. Another place to get some contact information, local coin shows. You might not have a local coin shop, but you might have a local coin show that comes around every so often. Build relationships up now, folks. This is the time to do it now. Put Pinbacks in the mix as well. Let Brian and Michael know I sent you. No, I don't make a commission. You guys probably most of you know that already. But we do get a lot of new viewers come on the channel. A lot of new subscribers that probably don't know that information yet. I'm trying to be as transparent as possible on this channel. 100% transparent what I'm doing, what I'm seeing out there. And Pinbacks is the right sponsor for this channel. And hopefully it's going to be the right sponsor for this channel for a long running here. Because I really enjoy working with these guys. They're top notch. Give them a chance, folks. Let them know that I sent you. What I am concerned about You guys probably know this. It's 90% silver dimes. Roosevelt mostly. Yeah, we are low on at the shop at the Mercury dimes too. I'm not so concerned about the Mercury dimes right now. I'm more concerned about the Roosevelt silver dimes than the inventory levels that I'm seeing out there. Dimes are going fast, folks. If you want dimes, I highly recommend picking up the dimes now. I know there's a lot of people can't afford to buy a full row of 50 now. Get what you can. You know, if you're taking 5 dimes off of CoinShop's store, that's 5 dimes less available. That's out there for sale. Remember that. Every dime, every quarter, every half dollar we take off the market, that is less and less available. One day it will dry up. And the biggest thing that I'm seeing right now is on the Roosevelt silver dimes. It's tough out there, folks, for those dimes. Pinbacks is low on the Roosevelt silver dimes right now. They got right now a good stock on Mercury dimes. They got a good stock on halves. They got a good stock on Washington silver quarters at this time. 3 weeks from now, it could be a whole different ball game. You know, I'm not trying to scare anybody out there. That's not the part of this channel. I'm your boots on the ground. I'm seeing it with my own eyes of what's going on. I'm talking to different coin shops throughout the country. How many other channels has a relationship with an online bullion dealer, for one, that you can talk to the owners? For number 2, I work in the coin shop. Number 3, I got connections throughout the countries. Let me what they're seeing and hearing, and I got the viewers like you. Let me know what you're seeing and hearing out there at your local coin shops. Yes, I get it. Some of you guys have a lot of 90% silver in your shops. Great. I love to see that. But I get many of you saying, "There's not a lot out there, Chris," or "There's none. My shop didn't have any," or "I bought the last $5. $5 face, they had a variable." In front of you, you see all 1964 Kenny silver halves. Some people like them. It's still 90% silver halves. I don't care whose face is on it. If it's 90% silver, I'm picking it up. But it's got to be at the right price. Yeah, the Kennys are starting to be a little bit pricey out there as well, because they only made them for 1 year. Yeah, there's millions out there. I get all that. And I don't like the people on eBay saying they're rare, because they're not that rare, folks. The 64s, even though they made them for 1 year, they made millions of them. There's a lot of them out there. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Yes, there's a lot of dimes out there too. But the dimes, it seems to be, that's the issue right now. It's the dimes. You know, one day, the 90% silver will be just about eaten up. It will get into the right hands. And when silver starts taking off, your 90% silver will start rising and premiums rising up, just like everything else will. And the first thing to start rising up will be your 90% silver, because that's what people want, the buttable material. All I can suggest is get a roll. If you can get a roll of dimes now, get a roll of dimes. If you can get a little bit more, get a little bit more. If you happen to like 90% silver itself. The other thing I'm concerned about right now, it's really not a big concern of mine, but it's the 5-ounce generic bars. They seem to be a little low for us right now at the shop. We get them in, we sell them out. Our bullion dealer can't get anything right now. We can't get anything on the Sunshine Mint. For some reason, we just can't get anything right now for 5-ounce bars. I really don't know what's really going on with that. I've talked to other coin shops. They're not seeing that as much. I talked to one coin shop. Yeah, he says, yeah, it's a little bit of starting to be a little bit of supply crack there. So supply chain is tightening, folks. And when the material is gone, it's going to be gone. And we've seen it happen in March of 2023. Don't let it happen to you again. Again, not telling you to go buy. That's not what this channel is about. This channel is about information. The best information I can provide to you, the viewer. I would thank you guys for watching. If you need questions answered, email me. It's in the description of every single video. If you're not liked, share, or subscribe, good time to do that now as well. I thank you for all your support. Thank you once again to sponsor Pinbacks.com for your silver, gold, and platinum. Thank you all once again. Coin Shop Chris is now out. We will see you in the morning.